It's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
We have a product catalogue of over 8,000 current part numbers.
Okay.
So that ranges from small peripheral modules of memory and storage, from small compute modules based around RISC processors,
Okay.
industrial I/O devices that enable our customers to connect into machinery on the factory floor.
Hi, it's Eamon. We're at Hardware Pioneers Max. I'm at the Advantech booth with Bobby, and he's going to show me some of your industrial PCs.
Indeed, yes. So, as we discussed, Advantech, the one-liner is that we are the world's largest industrial PC manufacturer. So we cover a lot of verticals, have a lot of different hardware that we offer to our customers. One of the reasons probably that you don't recognise the Advantech name is that very often we're built into a solution, and our product is inside the things that you see on a day-to-day basis.
Fair. So what kind of applications do you see your products being used in?
In almost anything.
Okay.
So some of the things that we like to kind of tell our customers about, or potential customers, is that we're here in London today. If you travelled across London using your contactless payment terminals, then actually you are coming into contact with Advantech hardware as you do that.
Excellent.
If you go and order your food in a fast food restaurant using touchscreen displays, then actually there's a very good chance you're also interacting with Advantech hardware. So those are just a couple of kind of examples where day to day you come into contact with Advantech.
Okay. Is there a particular thing about Advantech that like sets them up for increased robustness or anything like that sets them apart?
There's we're in a market where there are other suppliers that do similar kinds of things. I think the big thing is that actually, as I said, we are the largest and we're out there. The other thing that maybe differentiates us is that we actually own all of our own production lines as well.
Oh, excellent.
So, as opposed to using third-party manufacturers to build and assemble what we design, we actually have our own manufacturing plants to do that. So we have very tight control over what we're delivering to our customers.
Cool. So what if you're going to pick one of these products to tell our audience about, what do you reckon they'd want to know about most?
It's a difficult one to highlight, really. I mean, this is obviously we're showing a few different hardware products, but it's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
We have a product catalogue of over 8,000 current part numbers.
Okay.
So that ranges from small peripheral modules of memory and storage, from small compute modules based around RISC processors, industrial I/O devices that enable our customers to connect into machinery on the factory floor, right the way through a whole range of compute solutions, from the very smallest to the very largest supercomputing blades and so on. So it's very difficult to pinpoint one product. I think where we also differentiate is that we're not just a product supplier, a hardware vendor, but we actually have our own software tools as well that we bring to the party, and can actually deliver a lot of capability that may be non-differentiating to our customers. So as far as things like data ingestion is concerned, we can do a lot of the heavy lifting to get the data off of an asset, to then deliver that into a repository, cloud-based, on-premise, whatever, and then our customers can build their own solutions based on top of that technology.
Cool. So so our audience is mainly design engineers. If they wanted to kind of evaluate one of your boards, is it a case of evaluating the board and then they'd buy multiple boards to put across multiple products, or is there a different way?
No, that's absolutely it. So we have a lot of different channels to market, and we talk to design engineers all the time.
Nice.
We have a very complete kind of support infrastructure. So when those inquiries come into us, usually the best way that we work with customers is them to give us a requirement spec rather than us trying to define something to them. That's an exploratory process. So our customers, the way it works best is when they turn around and say, well, I'm looking for this amount of compute power, this storage, this OS, these environmental requirements. What have you got to fit that? And we can usually then pick out 2, 3, 4 different options for them from
Excellent.
our product range, which may well suit. And then the way that then goes forward depends on the application, type of customer, the volume, the timescales, and so on. So one of our other differentiators is that we actually have a design a design management services capability as well. So for very high volume, it may well be that we actually do a ground-up design for an end customer based upon a standard product or a completely new product, and develop that solution for them.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I think you've answered the questions that I'd usually ask. So, Hardware Pioneers, Max, we're past lunchtime. How have you found it?
I've got to say the show's been really great for us this year. A lot of really interesting conversations this morning. We're hoping, obviously, for more this afternoon.
Yeah.
But a really good and busy show.
Cool, excellent. Well, I won't keep you more.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
it. Cool, thank you very much.
Hey, yo, where my engineers at?